Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello everyone. Today we are here at Six Flags America. I just parked and am currently walking through the parking lot to the entrance of my newest favorite theme park, Rob Vision. I just parked. So I just used the bathroom at the entrance, and my first opinion for the day, the bathrooms here are much better than the ones at King's Dominion.
The bathrooms were in pretty nice condition that day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The entrance of Six Flags America.
Alright, let's see what
Rest in
shows we
peace.
got today.
I don't think there were very many shows going on that day.
Holy crap, off the bat, we got
Oh yeah,
Tasmanian
Tasmanian Devil, brother.
Holy crap. This is the
Second
red
Looney
alert,
Tune I
folks.
ever
Red
met at
alert.
Six
Taz
Flags
is
America.
loose. Taz
The
is loose.
previous visit I met
Oh, what's
Marvin
up,
the
Taz?
Martian.
You're on my shirt, buddy.
Yeah,
Look
he
at
was
this
on my
right here.
t-shirt.
You're drinking some lemonade. I know, right? Alright, Taz. You have a good day, brother. I just met Taz. Woohoo! Alright, back to Rob Vision.
I get a microphone
I
arm
think
or
we're going to head
microphone
towards
holder.
Gotham City now. At a detour at the beginning, we had to meet the Tasmanian Devil. It's probably an endangered species. I'm not a wildlife expert, but he's an endangered species here in Maryland for sure.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Tasmanian devils in Maryland, do you?
I could leave the park happy at this point. I mean, today I've met both the Tasmanian Devil and Daffy Duck. Who knows who I'll meet later. Alright, so the first attraction I look at today is closed. I mean, that's something out of the ordinary
Par
for
for the
Six Flags
course.
America, right?
Rest in peace.
Yep, everyone on there is still as half naked can be.
I wonder what they're going to do with
Oh,
that
look, the
flying
Asian
carousel.
place is open.
Scrap
Chopsticks,
it.
it's the first time I've seen it open this season. Johnny Rockets up here.
Not really going to miss Johnny Rockets, though.
Maybe I'll pay 25
There's still
bucks for a
plenty of
meal
those
here
we can go
later. We'll
visit.
see. I got some snacks in my backpack. We'll check out the snack situation here in a little
It
bit.
smelled good walking by, though, but
Off to the
overpriced
Mardi Gras.
burgers, even more overpriced than a
Are there any
overpriced theme
beads?
park.
Anyone gonna throw some beads at me?
No offense, Six
Do I
Flags
need to
America,
throw beads?
but
I don't have any
your
beads
food and
right
drinks were
over
very
here.
overpriced.
That's a long line. This place is packed.
So I saw recent drone footage from Please Stop
I'm not used to
Vlogging that
this.
appears to show Raging
Forgot what's
Cajun
coming
as
to the
being
theme park on a
disassembled.
Saturdays like in the
So
summer.
it looks like they're actually probably
Even
going to
Six
ship
Flags
that or
America.
sell it to someone. But
Oh,
it's
man,
been
that
taken
is quite
apart,
the line
not
for the
scrapped or
wild one.
demolished, but piece by
Oh,
piece
man.
taken apart.
Maybe,
So it looks like
maybe we
Raging
won't like
Cajun
that
will
first.
probably survive
Yeah,
in
look
some
at that
form
line.
somewhere.
I don't know. Check it out in a little bit.
For all
I
you
think everyone
Raging
riding
Cajun
that
fans
first
out
is
there.
the first roller coaster you get to. But it is running, so we gotta ride it. Okay.
I know I got busted for having a selfie stick.
Alright, sorry about that. Alright, everyone. So I'm outside of Six Flags now.
Selfie sticks were not
Security
allowed
guard
at Six
followed
Flags
me all the way
America,
out to the
for
exit.
the record.
And now I
They
have to
actually
put
said
my
it on the
selfie
website,
stick
but I
in
never
the car
bothered to look at
because
the
selfie
website.
sticks aren't allowed at Six
I didn't
Flags.
see a sign outside.
Even
anywhere
though I
saying
didn't read
couldn't
any
have it.
signage
Yep,
that
see, no,
said
I
so,
didn't see a
maybe I
sign.
missed it, but no one stopped me when I walked inside, and
Yep,
I
no one
literally
stopped
walked
me. I
all
had
the way
my
to the back
selfie
of the
stick out
park,
when I
and then
walked
someone
inside.
said, "Oh, you can't have a selfie stick here."
Oh
And they
well.
followed me for the half-mile walk to the front of the park. I'm surprised they're not following me back to my car right now. Back. Walking into the park entrance after having to put my selfie stick back into the car because selfie sticks aren't allowed at Six Flags America. But on the upside, did get a nice drink of ice cold water out there. So think of the positives.
It was hot that day.
Guys,
I
I
don't know
thought
why I'm
things
not wearing
couldn't
a
get
hat.
weirder today, but they did.
You can see the
So
sweat pouring
they
off my
sent me
bald
over
head.
to get my backpack x-rayed. I feel like I'm at the TSA line at the airport, and they opened every single pocket. They opened my fanny pack. They opened the plastic shopping bag I had that had some snacks in it, and they picked out my open bag of trail mix, just a little bag now, and they kept looking at it. And I mean, maybe I got a little aggressive, but I was like, guys, it's just trail mix. Come on, man. It's not like I'm bringing in a sub
I
or
got
a
busted
meal
for
or
having
something.
trail mix.
And then I was made aware of a policy where they only allow unopened bottles of water in here. Guys, I'm learning so many rules I didn't know about today. This is crazy. But I was kind of cordial, and he understood the situation, and he let it slide. He didn't confiscate my trail mix, luckily. So thank God I still got my snacks, guys. Steam High Stunt Show.
Ooh.
I hope all these actors find work somewhere else.
Come on, Christian. Hey, give it up for Christian! What's your name? Rob, are you ready? Okay. Cut, are you ready?
Yeah.
I feel like they were supposed to be wearing some more elaborate Western
All
themed
right.
costumes or something,
One,
but
two,
I don't know.
three. And he's gonna pop back up. Give it up for Rob. All right, you guys ready to see
They all
this
did a
one?
great job.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, are you ready? All right, cut directors. 1, 2, 3.
Action.
Give it for Connor as she's looking down there. She's got something free.
I've never been ziplining. Is it fun? Looks kind of fun.
Yeah, way to go.
1, 2, 3.
Action.
Fire.
Pretty closely, right?
You could feel it.
That was a good
Feel
show.
the heat.
I mean, 20 minutes, not bad. Let's go ride something finally. Welcome to Steamtown.
I think the only thing I ended up
Population.
riding that day was the train.
Me. Time for a water fountain review. Alright, let's see how
I
this
think these water
fountain
fountains
is.
were okay if I remember correctly. We'll see.
Our first water fountain review today, folks. Here we go. The water fountain when you enter Steamtown to the left at Six Flags America.
Rest in
Water
peace,
fountain.
Steamtown water fountains.
More pressure. Try the water fountain.
Quality
That's the
water fountain
there,
footage.
folks. Overall, 7 out of 10. I'm gonna take some
Oh,
of this
7 out of
steaming
10,
in.
that's
This
not
is the
bad.
best
Good
steam
job.
in the entire park.
Steam
So let's
Town
just look
water
at the
fountain.
ground. What are those? Horseshoe prints? That's cool. Got some initials here. A&W, 101, AT. Professor Study Souvenirs. It's too bad they did all this last year, opened this, redid this entire part of the park, and now the park's just gonna close. Very sad, really.
They still haven't announced who bought the park
I
yet.
might stop in here later.
They said
This
that they
hat's
were going
eventually
to
gotta
announce
be
it
clearance,
back in
right?
January, and still no one knows who
It's a
actually
fun ride to
bought
look
the
at.
property.
Fits in well with the theming,
It's a
but
big
not
mystery
really my
still.
style, A little too much spinning for me.
And
But that's
from the
a
latest
nice
drone,
kinetic energy
drone
to this
footage
part
I've
of the
seen,
park.
most of the park is still intact.
There's the
They haven't really demoed
Skywinder,
much.
formerly the Mind Eraser. Looks like it's open. And it looks like most things here today, it's got a line. So I think I'm just gonna look
There's
at
a haunted
admire it
house
from
in the
distance
woods of
for
Six
now.
Flags. It's like a legit
It's a nice
haunted
paint job.
house. It's like a few hundred years old. If you go into the woods, it's there, like a real house. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. I'm sure there's some kind of historic relevance or preservation measure to save that, right? I can't think of the name of the house, but there's really well, people claim it's haunted, but yeah, it's in the woods near Six Flags America, and it's on their property. They own it. I don't think anyone's gonna miss this roller coaster. at least a
Hey,
dozen
look, I
clones
found
of
a
it
dinosaur.
worldwide.
Triceratops.
Vekoma SLCs, they
The
call them.
dinosaur in the wild.
Suspended
Only at
looping
Six
coasters.
Flags America, folks. Alright, I've explored Steam Mountain enough at the moment.
Oh, there he's got his hat on now.
Didn't
Smart
ride
fellow.
anything over there. Haven't ridden anything yet.
Gotta protect that bald head
I
from
just,
them
like,
UV
taking
rays.
the sights and sounds on Saturday. There's actually an atmosphere here, which is nice. Before I leave, gotta go to the water fountain again. Weird, crazy, circus-sounding music. I guess it's steampunk. I don't know. Man, even Shipwreck Falls got a line right now. I don't know. I really hope Superman's.
There were a
running
lot of
the
long
trains
lines
right
that
now,
day. It
and I
was a
can get home
Saturday,
in 5 minutes.
but most of the rides were only operating like one boat or one train if it was a roller coaster. Like this ride right here, we only have one boat going, so the line took forever.
Not much water flowing in this water fountain. Is it technically a water fountain if there isn't water flowing? I don't know. I'm not a
It's a
water
cesspool
expert.
of Legionnaire's disease and other diseases waiting to. Ugh, gross sitting water like that. Ugh. Maybe they can save the wild one. Rest in peace, wild one.
I have finally made it to
Roller
Gotham
coaster's
City,
over 100
folks.
years
Let's see
old.
what's
I think it's one
happening.
of the oldest in the world.
It's the Batmobile, folks. Tim Burton Batmobile. I don't see Michael Keaton in there.
What happens to the Batmobile?
So what happens when the park closes? Who gets to keep the Batmobile? Do they put it up for auction?
I don't want it. I just want the Marvin the
Park?
Martian statue inside the Looney Tunes Emporium store.
This place is packed today, guys. Never seen lines so long for everything. I'm spoiled by going to these parks on weekdays, I suppose. All right, let's walk around Gotham and see what else is going on. Look at that line for Joker's Jinx. Good grief! And I know
That's
for a
probably an
fact
hour
they got
wait right
one
there.
train,
We only have one
so
train. We only had one train for that roller coaster,
easily
and the operations
more
weren't
than a
always the
half-hour
quickest
wait
and
right
most
here.
efficient at Six Flags America. That's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
could check the app, but I'm not waiting in this line.
But I think the operations
Sorry,
were probably
Joker.
better than Busch Gardens Tampa. I think Busch Gardens Tampa probably the worst operations I've ever witnessed at a theme park. Rest in peace, Joker's Jinx. I don't think that's going to get moved to anywhere else. Probably used for parts. King's
Breaking
Dominion and
news,
King's
everyone.
Island both have the Flight of Fears,
Burgess
which are
Meredith
clones,
Blizzard
and then
River
there's another
is
clone
open.
at Six
I
Flags
was
Fiesta
led to
Texas
believe it
called
would never open this
Poltergeist.
season, but
So
it's
they'll probably
open.
just use whatever they can scrap from Joker's Jinx as parts for those other roller coasters.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 This can't be true! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this is really sad. I mean, I kind of figured Batwing would
Well,
be closed,
guys,
but
we
yeah,
got some
Superman
bad
Ride of Steel
news.
was closed for at least a month
Superman's not
over
running.
the summer.
The Batwing is not
There
running.
were 2 times when I
They got me
visited, and both times it was closed.
Get it off
and-
here. Let's see
and
what
I don't
the
know,
sign
front
says.
row, the wild one's pretty solid, but other than that, I
All
mean,
attractions beyond this point
none of the
are
other roller
closed while we
coasters at
await
Six
parts
Flags
of the
America were ever worth
manufacturer.
waiting more than 20 minutes.
I just wanted to ride Superman today. I don't know. I need to get some water and think my life over. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm here at a quiet corner of Gotham City. Hope there's no bad guys planning to rob me or anything, or shoot me like Batman's parents. But anyway,
I don't
think
like
the first ride I'm
Batman.
gonna try to
He's
ride
one of my
today
least
is
favorite
gonna be the
superheroes for the record.
and it might
If
be
you watch
the
enough
only
of
ride
our
at this
videos, you can probably sort of get the vibe. I'm not a
Should I
Batman
walk back
fan.
here? Maybe I'll get kicked out of the park again. Who knows? Alright, let's walk around this corner and see what's there.
Oh, this is where I found the abandoned Batman stunt
Spooky.
show.
Anyone over here? Hello? Hello? Oh wow. Oh wow. It's the stunt show arena. They used to have a stunt
I'm
show.
surprised it wasn't fenced off or anything. You could just walk. I mean,
Oh,
you could
wow,
just
this is
walk into
pretty
the grandstand there if you really wanted to. I mean, I wasn't trying to get
Yeah.
banned for life from Six
This
Flags
channel
Park,
has
so
turned into Super Coaster Bras, from Super Coaster
I'm sure that
Bras
was cool
into
back in the day,
an
though.
abandoned
But yeah, you
places
could find that
channel now.
at various Six Flags
See what
parks
the
at one
set
point.
looks like over here. Ooh, this would have been cool back in the day. Should've
I'm
came
sure
here
it
when I
was cool.
younger. I think a lot of the Six Flags parks had this show at one point.
Regional
Great
theme parks need
Adventure,
more cool stuff like
do.
this. Not
I'm not sure
abandoned,
if they still
but you know,
perform anymore.
work
Probably
up and
not.
running stunt shows.
This is really sad to see. And I think this show has been abandoned for a while now. I mean, at least from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a big theater
Oh,
though, big
man, I smell
amphitheater.
that
A
train
few thousand
exhaust.
people in there. It
Ew.
looks like.
What is that? Ugh.
I heard the
All right,
Jonas Brothers
anyway,
played there once.
So I learned something. There's a ride here that used to be at King's Dominion. It's called Pirates Flight. It used to be called Jamestown Landing. Let's take a look. Yep, and this ride right here used to be at King's Dominion.
I might have lied.
hours
I'm not
down the
sure
road,
if that
Pirates
actually
Flight.
was at King's Dominion,
I
but
think,
King's
as I said
Dominion
earlier,
did have a
like
very
King's
similar
Dominion was
ride.
known as Jamestown
I read it
Landing.
somewhere on the internet. Don't trust everything
I
you
still
read on the
smell that
internet,
train
folks.
exhaust, brother. That's oh man, that's a high I don't want today. Ugh.
No one's gonna miss this roller coaster. Firebird, rough, painful.
I
Those are
will
nice
say they
benches,
do
though.
have nice benches here. At
They
Six
should sell the
Flags.
benches. I'd buy one of the benches.
Looks like they used
Quality
to be a ride
bench.
over here. I have to do a little bit of research and figure out what it was, but you can see like the path or queue or exit for it. And then over here we got a big concrete pad. Take a look.
I never did figure out what this abandoned
So
attraction
investigative
was
reporting.
on this concrete pad at one
Yep,
point.
definitely used to be a ride here. Don't know what it was though. Look it up and tell me in the comments below. What used to be here at Six Flags America in this plot of land?
Yeah, what used to be there?
I'd
Please
love to
tell
know.
me if you know.
Taz is still out here causing mischief. Daffy left. I might leave soon. We'll see. But yeah, I need to at least ride the train before I leave. So let's go catch that choo-choo, folks.
Yay!
We have reached
the main reason
the
I
train
came
station.
that day was
This
to
is
ride
pretty
the
much
train.
the whole reason I
Because
came
throughout
on
the
a
summer, the
Saturday.
train only operated
To
on
ride the
Saturdays
train
and
before I never
Sundays for
get
the
the
most
chance
part.
to again.
They did have the train running on the very last day, so that was good. I didn't ride it on the last day though.
Alright guys, we're moving.
Yay, on the choo-choo train. The highlight of the day.
I don't think this is a very fast train. That's okay, let's enjoy the views. Gotta wave to everyone. Hello everyone, wave, yay!
See, when you're riding these trains at theme parks and amusement parks, you always gotta wave to the people. Everyone on the train, as far as like the staff goes and cast members, they always wave. If there's a cast member or ambassador walking around, they stop and wave to the train. So I feel like it's only good theme park etiquette to also wave while you're on the train. I don't know if that's a hot tip or not.
Let's find out. Guys, this diesel exhaust. Oh man.
Yeah, that
I
diesel
shouldn't have sat
exhaust
so
is
close
pretty
to the
potent.
engine here.
It's a very slow
Oh, look
train.
at that. A platform. How nice.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the train.
Oh, it looks like the top of the building.
Scenic backstage, Six Flags America.
Alright, now we're in the woods. Looks like there's an old decrepit train over here.
Yeah, that was very sad to see. They had literally a rotting train back there, like the cars and the engine.
Yep,
as you can
that's
see
a
right there.
deteriorating train over there. I'll save it. How much for it? I'll buy it. And I have the train. I'll restore the train. I'll become a train guy. Yeah, guys, this channel is called Super Coaster Bras, but I haven't ridden a single roller coaster today.
And I wouldn't end
So
up
maybe
riding
I'm
a
not
single
really a
roller
super
coaster
coaster
that day.
bra. Just kidding. Ooh, what's back here? It's a bumpy train ride.
It was a very bumpy train ride, as well as being very
For
slow.
nature. Alright guys, this is what I came to see. So back here we got some extra trains from Nighthawk.
Well, the
and
first set of
Second
trains I think
Firehawk,
is
two
Superman,
defunct
but
Tacoma
these
Flying Dutchman roller
not
coasters.
that blue one's
And
for
I think they're
Superman.
using these for parts
But
for us
that yellow
Batwing.
one and then the next one are both
Cool.
Flying
Very
Dutchman
cool.
trains
Got a
that
water
were
tower
taken
over
from
here.
defunct models at other
Or
parks.
scenic backstage. At least at Busch Gardens should be like the horse pastures back there. You can see the horse and the Clydesdales.
And Batwing was the last of that particular model of roller coaster, so now all the Vekoma Flying Dutchman models are extinct. Rest in peace.
What lies around the curve? Alright, looks like we're heading back into the park. Well, there's Superman Ride of Steel, which sadly is not running today, along with
When you see these
Batwing
roller
back there.
coasters from this angle on the train, it literally looks like a real life version of Roller Coaster
That's very
Tycoon.
depressing.
They just plop down prefabricated, pre-made roller coasters
Wonder
in a
what park
giant
they're waiting
field.
for. You better get here soon before the park closes for good.
The Gotham City part of Six Flags America
Train
felt
has
very
come to a
much like
stop.
that.
Ah, the railroad crossing signal wasn't working. There's nobody back here. The area is closed off, but safety first.
I mean, it's kind of
It's
typical,
closing. Yeah,
kind of,
it's closed.
symbolic that the railroad crossings didn't even work at Six Flags America towards the end of its run.
Hope we're not stuck here.
Very sad state of affairs.
There's the Joker's Jinx, aka
Also,
Outdoor
this
Flight of
bathroom you
Fear.
see right there were barely ever open anytime I ever went to the park, and there were the
Better
only
ride than
bathrooms
Flight of Fear, in my
within
opinion.
I don't know,
I like
the
how
entire
you just
Gotham
zoom
City
past
area.
The big force right front on the Joker's
And
Jinx.
if you needed water in that area of the park, you were out of luck, right? Because there was no water fountain at that bathroom either.
All right, now we're about to enter an abandoned part of the park. It used to be called Whistle Stop Park. I think before that I was named the Thomas Tank Engine. But yeah, more scenic abandoned Six Flags
Yes, we are
America.
currently watching Rob Strange Day at Six Flags America.
Nice trees.
This would have been my
man, I wish you could ride this
third
train.
time visiting Six Flags America in this past
Little
this
train.
summer of 2025.
Little helicopters. Oh man, this is a pretty big abandoned area back there. I didn't realize how big it was. You really couldn't get a good view of it until you ride the train. God, this train is so shaky. I swear I'm not this shaky with the camera. There goes the wild one.
Even the railroad train at Six Flags America was rough.
I think we're approaching the end of our scenic train ride through Six Flags America.
Got some good views of the wild one at this point in the train ride. As I said, I really do hope they save the wild one in some form, some way, somehow. It's a fun little roller coaster.
There's the wild one. Should I ride the wild one? I don't know. I'll look at the line. I should ride at least one roller
I
coaster.
did not ride the wild one that
Be
day.
ashamed to come all the way to Six Flags America and not ride one roller coaster.
But it was
at least.
the last ride I
Alright,
rode
train
on the
ride's
very
over.
last
That was
day
fun.
ever at Six Flags
Mission
America.
accomplished. I rode the
That was
train.
one of the last public trains of the night.
Next mission, find some water.
We sat in the
So I have
second
a
row.
required
The front row
aqua.
had two maintenance workers riding in front of us.
Now to check out the wild one.
See, look how slow that train is. I'm not crazy. Look how slow it
People
was.
appear to be leaving the line.
Probably broke down.
Lots of people are leaving the line. Alright, let's see what's happening. Is it closed? We'll find out. Oh.
I wonder if that was the same security guard I see in the background that busted me for my selfie stick earlier.
Alright, looking at that line, maybe I don't want to ride the wild one today. Good God.
Well, that's quite the line. I forgot how long that line
I want
was.
to go home now. I've had enough fun at this place. Alright, everyone. I might have actually come to Six Flags America and not ride a single roller coaster today.
I didn't ride a single roller coaster that
A
day.
wild one